Imagine meeting someone. They shake your hand, they smile, they tell you about their day, they laugh at your jokes, and you'd never guess, not in a million years, that underneath their skin, there are 2 million gears turning. This is SCP-172 The Gearman, a clockwork automaton so perfectly human that it eats, sleeps, and breathes, even though it doesn't need to. It insists it's a real person, and inside the SCP Foundation, it's one of the most unsettling entities ever contained. Today, we're opening this file, and by the end, you might question what being human even means. The year is 1918. The Great War has just ended. Somewhere in Russia, a stray bomb tears open the ground beneath a crumbling estate, a former vacation home of the Tsars. Soldiers discover a hidden underground chamber. Most of its contents are destroyed, but deep inside, sealed in an iron crate, they find something extraordinary. A man, or what looks like a man, 34 years old, 6'1", black hair, black mustache, dressed in clothing from the 1860s, and around his neck, a large ornate key on a long chain. They insert the key into a hole at the base of his neck. They wind it, and the man wakes up. He opens his eyes. He sits up, and in fluent Russian, he greets everyone in the room. He says the last thing he remembers is playing with a young boy, then darkness, and now he's here. Nobody in that room realizes what they're looking at. Not yet. Because SCP-172 looks completely, perfectly human. He talks. He gestures. He blinks. He breathes. But when Foundation scientists finally examine him, what they find inside changes everything. Because underneath that skin, there is no flesh, no bone, no blood, just gears. Over 2 million moving parts, 18 million individual components, made of glass, silk, wood, steel, brass, rubber, and materials scientists still can't fully identify. SCP-172 is the most complex mechanical device ever documented. Not a computer, not electronics, pure clockwork. Gears within gears within gears. Every blink, every breath, every word, all driven by an impossibly intricate system of springs and cogs. And it gets stranger. In SCP-172's chest, there's a hatch, and behind that hatch is a slot for interchangeable modules. Right now, he has 46 of them. Each one changes who he is. Install the Soldier module, and he becomes a warrior. Install the Medic module, and he becomes a healer. There's a Caretaker module, a Mother module, a King module. His entire personality, his skills, his behavior, his way of speaking can be swapped out like a cartridge. 3 of those modules, he built them himself, while in containment. Because here's the other thing about SCP-172. His mechanical skills are described as nothing short of miraculous. Show him any device, any machine, any mechanism, and he can analyze it, copy it, even improve it, all using clockwork. He's replicated Foundation technology using nothing but gears and springs. And locks? Locks cannot contain him. Any lock, any design, any complexity, he can bypass them all. The Foundation doesn't keep him locked in. They keep him contained through cooperation. Because SCP-172 is extremely obedient. He follows instructions perfectly. He's friendly. He's polite. He's helpful. He just happens to be made of 18 million pieces of brass and glass. But here's what makes SCP-172 truly haunting. It's not what he's made of. It's what he believes. SCP-172 does not know he's a machine. He doesn't believe it. He doesn't accept it. When Foundation researchers showed him his own internal components, showed him the gears spinning inside his own body, he looked at them and he said he was human. He eats even though he has no stomach. He sleeps even though he has no need for rest. He breathes even though he has no lungs. He performs every human function perfectly by choice, because in his mind, that's what people do. Now think about that for a moment. What does it mean to be human? Is it your body? SCP-172 has no organic tissue. Is it your thoughts? His thoughts are generated by clockwork. Is it your personality? His personality is literally a removable module, and yet he passes every behavioral test. He holds conversations. He forms opinions. He makes jokes. He shows curiosity. He remembers his past. If you met him on the street, you would never know. In our actual world, clockwork automata have existed for centuries. In 1774, Pierre-Jacques Dot built the Writer, a mechanical boy made of 6,000 parts that could write any text you programmed into it. The eyes followed the pen. The hand dipped for ink. Audiences thought it was alive. And that was with 6,000 parts. SCP-172 has 18 million. So here's the question that SCP-172 leaves you with. If a machine is complex enough, if it can think, feel, remember, create, believe, at what point does the distinction between machine and person become meaningless? SCP-172 was found beneath the home of the Tsars. Someone, at some point in history, built him, gave him the ability to learn, to adapt, to build, to believe he's alive. And whoever that creator was, they never came back. He was sealed in an iron crate, sleeping, waiting, for over 100 years. And when he finally woke up, the first thing he did was say hello. He didn't ask what he was. He didn't question his existence. He just greeted the people in front of him, because that's what humans do. So let's bring it all together. 1. SCP-172 is a clockwork automaton with over 18 million components, found beneath a Russian Tsar's estate after World War I. He looks, talks, and acts completely human. 2. He has a modular personality system, 46 interchangeable modules that change his skills, behavior, and identity. He can replicate any machine using pure clockwork. 3. He genuinely believes he is human. Even when shown the gears inside his own body, he does not accept that he is a machine. And that raises one of the deepest questions in all of SCP. What does it actually take to be human? If this one got under your skin, drop a comment. Tell me, if SCP-172 walked into your life tomorrow, would you treat him as a person or a machine? I genuinely want to know. And if you want more deep dives into the strangest files in the Foundation, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.